Hi, I'm Mike Lombardo, local real estate expert, and I'd like to talk to you today about another way to sell your house faster and for more money. You know, a lot of times it's tempting as a seller to stick around when we have a showing. And there are a few cases where I say, okay, go ahead and do that. And it's usually somebody that is a well-seasoned salesman and that's not emotionally attached to the outcome, and they are very lovable and a variety of other things. But it's very, very rare that the seller is actually going to help us sell the house when we have showings. Most of the time it goes like this. The seller's there, there's all of this awkwardness, the buyer's like, oh, I'm sorry, you're showing your house. And immediately they're put on their heels, they're uncomfortable, they're awkward, the agent's awkward, we're awkward, everybody's awkward. And this cloud of awkwardness settles all over your house and permeates every fiber of it. I've actually had it go to where they follow you around and begin telling you about their medical conditions as a seller. And the buyer's like, under their breath, please stop telling me about your diverticulitis, please. It doesn't help sell the house. They don't want to hear about your problems. In fact, it's probably scaring them away from your house because they want to believe that your house is sanitized and clean and free of disease and any other health problems. In fact, if they buy your house, probably in their mind, all of their health problems will go away. So you turning them and telling them all of your health problems from your bunions to your diverticulitis will not help us sell the house. In fact, it will probably have the opposite effect. And I've had it so far as they follow you out and start showing you pictures of their family members or whatever on your way to your car, and it doesn't help us sell your house. In fact, when we go back, they're like, oh, is that the one with the annoying seller that wouldn't leave us alone? And started telling us a bunch of stories about their dogs. And you're like, yes. The other thing is, sellers that stay behind and they leave their dogs, they're like, oh, he won't bite you. I had it happen the other day. They had 2 pit bulls in the house. They're like, it won't bite you. And the one dog's like showing its teeth at me, like, get out of my house, I hate you. And they're like, oh, Bosco, you're such a jokester. And I'm sitting there like, is this thing going to attack me? Please, make your killer dogs leave the house for showings. It terrifies people. I'm terrified. And I'm just trying to show the house. I'm like, if they turn to me and say, I want to go back a second time. The one with the killer dogs? I hated that house. I'm pretty sure I saw ghosts in it. I mean, what do you tell them? I don't want to go back there. There's dogs. And they're killer dogs. So, if you're going to sell your house, let the real estate professionals do it. We're going to be professional. We're going to have courtesy. We're going to answer all their questions. But if you're going to show up and be there for the showings, most of the time, sometimes it's helpful. But most of the time, 90-some% of the time, it doesn't help. And here's the other thing. As a seller, I've seen the buyer directly ask the seller questions that give away their negotiating position. And I personally have seen people give up $50,000 or more because they were present at their own showings because they were emotionally tied to the outcome and they did not allow us to provide a barrier to protect them. They went ahead and the buyer just turned to them and said, would you take $600,000 for it? Well, your house is listed at $700,000 and you just said yes because you would take it and you just lost $100,000. That's not good. Let us do our job. It'll get you another $100,000 in that situation. Thank you so much for watching my video. Have a great day.